Good afternoon, everybody. Planting81 here, and today is May 5th, 2013, and it's been about a month since my last video, so let's take a look at what's been going on. Here we have the mint. It's doing okay. It was doing better, I think, but you know, mint will survive, so that's okay. Over here we have the boysenberry plant. The boysenberry, it's got berries on it, so that's really exciting because now we just have to wait for them to ripen up and then eat them all up. Over here with the cucumbers and squash, cucumbers are climbing along. The squash have gotten pretty big. But this pepper here is not doing so hot. Not sure exactly why. This is the Anaheim. And yeah, it looks kind of yellowish. Over here we have the poblano. This one looks really nice. It looks green. So I'm not sure what the difference between these two corners is because there's a huge difference in color. Over here, the tomatoes, they're doing awesome. I'm at least about a month ahead compared to last year because I've got tomatoes on the plants already, and I think last year I didn't get any tomatoes on the plants till next month, till June. Okay, so that's awesome. There's a couple tomatoes there, and then this plant's got a tomato there. The garlic right back there, the elephant garlic, it's not quite ready to be pulled yet, but still growing. Let's see. Over here, the lime tree is doing good. It's got limes in there, so that's kind of neat. And then the nectarine tree doesn't have any fruit, but it's still alive, so that's awesome. The blackberry plant here, it's doing way better than it was before I transplanted it, but now it's getting attacked by aphids, so I'm not too happy about that. Over here, the Meyer lemon tree looks awesome. It's got several tomatoes, or not tomatoes, wow, lemons on there, and I'm so excited. I know they probably won't all make it, but that's really exciting because this is our first year with it. The raspberry plant, it's just gone crazy because it's like really growing and growing and growing. I might get like one tiny piece, or there's one tiny piece that's from last year, so might get some raspberries this year. Over here, the pepper with garlic bed and the one tomato. As you can see, some of the peppers, like this one here, it looks pretty decent as far as the green goes. That one looks okay, but then you have the ones that look really yellowish, you know, so I don't know what's going on with them. So let's take a look here. The jalapenos got a couple peppers on it, a baby one and then a decent sized one. The yellow bell, I don't think I see any peppers, but it's looking pretty good. Then we have the Carmen back here. That one's got peppers on it, or at least one. Kind of exciting. And then I'm really excited that I'm actually going to get a garlic, the actual like whole bulb. Normally I've been pulling just one little clove, so that's awesome. Over here is the Husky Cherry Red, and it's got several tomatoes on it, so that's really neat. Over here we have another garlic bulb, and this one's also doing really good. I mean, not too bad for, you know, my first kind of garlic that is actually forming a bulb. Really cool. Over here we have the New Mexico Big Jim, and yeah, this is one of the yellowish looking peppers, And here we have the Cubanelle, and it's got at least a couple peppers in there. There's one on this side, and I thought I saw one, oh, right there. Over here we have the orange bell pepper, but it's the petite ones, and there's a couple in there. And over here we have the gypsy, and it's got some peppers there as well. Now there's something weird going on with most of the garlic. I mean, look at how messy the tops look, and I'm not sure what caused it to look this messy, but most of them look like that. And then if you look down in here, it almost looks like they're splitting down below the ground, and I'm not sure why, but there's my pepper bed. Over here, my onion bed. I don't know. I'm hoping to at least get some onions by the time I get some tomatoes and whatnot, because I do want some onions. So I've been cutting back most of the flowers. However, I think there's at least one or two that I'm going to let flower. Other than that, I'm cutting back most of the flowers to see if I can at least get a decent sized bulb, because would be nice to get a bulb after growing these guys for, you know, at least almost half a year, or at least it feels like half a year, you know. Over here, the strawberries, they're doing awesome. They've gotten a lot bigger, and I think this guy here, or gal, whatever you want to call it, is going to be sending off a runner, which would be my first runner, because I don't remember getting any runners last year. Okay, so there's a couple of ripe strawberries, and I have been harvesting a strawberry here and there, so that's awesome. And then we have the volunteer Roma here, and I could have sworn I saw aroma growing in there, but now I can't find it. Over here, the beans bed with carrots, and I forget what those green things are. Shallots? I think they're shallots. Is doing good. And I've got some beans on the plants. The okra, not so hot. Maybe once it heats up, it'll start taking off. But the beans are doing great. Let's take a look in here. I know that I've seen some beans in there. These are the obviously purple ones. Over here, I'm thinking these are going to be the yellow ones, but they're too tiny to tell yet. And I'm hoping that I also have some green ones, which I'm pretty sure I do. Somewhere in here there should be some green ones. There's several purple ones, so I'm hoping that somewhere in here. The ones that's not doing so well is the lima beans. They don't seem to like me very much. That's okay. And then the carrots, the carrots in here are doing pretty good. I did pull the burgundy okra that was here, and I replaced it with the green okra because the other one wasn't doing so good anyways. And over here, I didn't pull this burgundy okra, but I probably will if this guy starts doing better. That's supposed to be a green okra. Okay. Overall, things are looking much better this year. Every year, things seem to get better. I guess, you know, that's part of the whole gardening thing. Although peppers are just not my thing. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye.